Okay, so in this video we're going to be talking about whether you should be doing your cardio before or after doing your weights. This is probably one of the most common questions I get asked when I start working with a client. And whilst I think that resistance training and cardiovascular training are of equal importance, I'm approaching this from a long-term fat loss standpoint. The primary energy that we use when we lift weights is glycogen, and that is the energy that's stored within the muscle. We need this as lifting weights is primarily anaerobic in nature, which anaerobic just means without oxygen. Aerobic activity also relies on glucose, at least in the early stages of a workout. Once that is depleted, the body will switch to fat stores for energy. If we were to hit the cardio first in our workout, then we would use up the stores of glycogen within our muscle. So we're kind of stealing the energy that we need for our weight training. So performing your weights first will deplete the glycogen that's stored within the muscle, and then if you perform your cardiovascular work afterward, the body's primary source of fuel will be fat. Now, as stated, I believe that both are equally as important as each other, and they both contribute to gains in either. So cardiovascular work will benefit strength work, and strength work will benefit cardiovascular work. But from a long-term fat loss standpoint, if we have more muscle mass on our frame, then we need more calories at rest. Our BMR increases, our basal metabolic rate, the amount of calories we need just to go through our bodily processes. If we need more calories at rest, it means we've got more calories to play with, and it basically gives us a little bit more wiggle room and less restrictive eating within our diet. Obviously, cardiovascular work vastly improves the ability of the body to transport nutrients and oxygen via the blood to the muscles, so it's important that we perform cardio also. Although if you're training hard enough with hard enough resistance, then you'll also notice that your heart rate is elevated throughout the workout. Best practice is, if you have the available time, is to schedule them on separate days. So have a strength day, have a dedicated strength day, and have a dedicated cardiovascular day. That being said, a lot of people don't have the time to do that. So if you're going to do it, one of the best ways to do it would be to leave at least 6 hours between your weight training and your cardiovascular work. But if you don't have the time for that, then perform your cardiovascular work after doing your resistance training. If you found this video useful, if it helps in some way, if you want to see a video on something else, please drop it in the comments below. Drop us a like and hit the subscribe button. And again, thanks for watching.